So in the 40 decades of my life, I have seen few things. I've seen people who progress from nothing to something. And I've also seen people with potentials who have grown to nothing. And lately, it's becoming a bother to me. And that is what I want to talk to you about. But as usual, let me have this break and I'll see you soon. Welcome. My name is Gabriel. In these few years that I've been in America, 10s, 20s, 30s have been buried. And in fact, these are people of my age, people who I grew up with, people whom from the beginning we really respected. But unfortunately, they grew up with nothing, and some died very young. And as I start to talk, you can testify and relate with what I'm saying. But what is the problem? Well, there are many answers, but the biggest of the answers is the fact that most of them could not wait. Wait in relationship, wait in career, wait to grow slowly in life. Most of them jump the process of maturity in life. And one thing you cannot skip is the process of maturity, because that cannot be determined by anyone. It's nature. It's nature. I tell you, if you will be true with yourself, will you do the same thing that you did few years back today? Absolutely not. You see, that is maturity. That is growth. And I mean, we all make mistakes here and there as we grow, which is fine. But there are some that are so fatal, which can hinder your life. If care is not taken, you will never arise again. And that is what we have to watch out and distance ourselves from. When we were in school, there was this girl who happens to be very athletic. She can run. In fact, she was even first in the boys marathon section. Because of her performance, she was given scholarship to the senior high school. Well, I went to another school, which I proceeded to college and trained as a teacher. One day, I was going to school to teach. Then ahead of me, I saw an old lady, I thought, carrying a load of cassava towards the market. I couldn't recognize her until I got closer. Then lo and behold, here comes this athletic girl that I knew a few years back. I was surprised. This girl is an Olympic material. I'm not joking. But at the time I saw her, she looked old, wretched, pale, and poor. And you can see that life has really come down against her. I could not get out of my mind the whole day. So I started asking people what really happened with her. And then I was told that she got pregnant by a guy who unfortunately had no dreams. And she dropped out of school. She could not run anymore. And that is her life now. Wow. Life. Life can beat you up in a brutal way that you will never ever be close to freedom anymore. You'll be thinking that maybe you were not born right. But she was born with gift. A gift that could have changed her life, her family, and probably the whole community. But she messed up. She decided to mess up. You are listening to me, 18, 19, 20. You are smart, beautiful, talented. Some of you are even signing deals already. Nothing is permanent. You are still young. Don't rush. Learn from the past. Learn from good people. You go down very quick if you make very, very, very fatal mistake. I've already told you that my mom gave me the first exposure to life. And in fact, even if my mom didn't give me money or riches, one thing she gave me is discipline. She will not let you go wayward. She will not allow you to take your life into the ditch until you begin to grow and know exactly what you really want in your life. Because of my mom, I've developed an intuition knowing if a place I'm going, is dangerous or safe. And until now, I still consult my mom with very crucial decisions. There are people who were born with awesome gifts like music, art, dance, sports, and etc. and etc. But they never allowed their gift to mature because they could not wait. There is a young guy who is gifted with rap music that I know. As I speak to you, he's still in the village carrying people with how he used to rap. But you see, the lack of discipline and ability to wait has reined him down to nothing. He could have changed his life and his family with the gift he had. Tell me if it's not true that Kanye West became who he is because of music. Jay-Z, now a billionaire because he started with music. Beyoncé, can anyone tell me what he would have been if not because of music? So you see, your gift is just a start. It's just what you need to develop. You will not become anything until the future. And you will not have any future without your start. These two works together. To have a beautiful future, don't mess the beginning. And don't forget, it takes discipline and learning to build a great future. There was a brother who lives close to where I used to live in Ghana. The whole family fears him. In fact, the whole neighborhood fears him. Nobody could tell him he's wrong. He could abuse everybody, including his old mom. And his mom kept telling him that the day I will die, you will not live long. He thought it's a joke. Few years after the mom died, he fell sick and died. You think it's a joke? Life is not a joke. You reap what you sow. It doesn't matter where you run to or where you come from. If you chew more than you can swallow, there are consequences. And life is such that when it is asking you to pay back, it is very, very rough and brutal. It is very, very rough and brutal. Don't jump any step. Don't leave any step unturned. Don't try to get where you have not really reached. Go slow when it's time to slow down. Move fast when it's time to be fast. Life will reward you for doing the right thing. The beauty of life has puzzle stories, victories and failures, smile and tears, time to learn and time to graduate. You cannot miss any of them. You cannot tell any story without experiencing any. And that is why it is important to wait and learn. You are invited to comment at the comment section, and I promise I'll respond to all of them. My name is Gabriel. See ya.